A few weeks ago I asked people, be honest guys, what did you think this was before you knew what this was? And I got a ton of answers. Some of the most popular ones were that this LEGO element was a ramp, a snowboard, a mistake, a duck beak, Perry the Platypus tail, and a doorstop. And you know what? It actually works as a doorstop. But no, LEGO isn't placing doorstops inside LEGO sets. This is called the LEGO Brick Separator, and as the name suggests, it separates, well, bricks. The brick separator didn't always look like this, and if you've been playing with LEGO for a while, you might have come across the old version of the brick separator that looks like this. There was also a green variant, and both of these were last seen in LEGO boxes in 2007. Then, in 2012, the updated version of the brick separator started being introduced in LEGO sets, and it's now become one of the most useful LEGO tools ever, if you know how to use it. Most LEGO sets that include the brick separator have a page in the instruction booklet explaining its uses, but let's be honest, who has time for that, right? You wanna jump right into the build. There's even a website that I'm sure not a whole lot of people have ever seen. In fact, this is the first time I'm checking it out, but fear not. If you do not have a brick separator and you really want one, you can order it in lego.com, though I'm not sure that would be the best use of your money, and sadly you can only order 50. It may sound random as to when a brick separator is included in a LEGO set or not, but that's actually not the case. When a LEGO set is above a certain threshold of size of number of pieces, a brick separator is always included, though the rule isn't clear. Even when I was working for LEGO, I never got a straight answer when asking about it. LEGO classic sets will often have one even in smaller sized LEGO sets, and so did LEGO dot sets until they started including a weird shaped key element that also does the job to remove tile elements. The LEGO brick separator comes in 3 different colors: orange, teal and green. The most common ones you'll see in LEGO sets are the orange and teal variants. Initially I thought the green version only showed up in a single LEGO set, the Creator Expert Modular Palace Cinema, but digging deeper in brick set I found out that there's actually 2 different mold numbers to the element. Tiny variations and updates in the mold design of a LEGO element will make it so that it has a completely different production number. This is something that you can clearly see in elements such as the 1x1 clips with the old version and the updated version, which has a thinner clip. I can't really tell the difference between the 2 different molds of the brick separator, so even though the green brick separator isn't as rare as I initially thought, it is still quite rare. As it so happens, I do have a copy of the Palace Cinema, so technically I do have a green separator at hand. It's just that it's inside a box that's worth around 250 euros sealed, so I would never... Well, there you have it. All 3 variants of the regular brick separator. Making these shots cost me 250 euros, so I dare you not to like the video and subscribing now. I'm pretty sure that most of you know how to use the brick separator by now, but if you don't, here's the 5 different ways to use it. The first one is using the underside of the element, connecting it to any LEGO element with studs on top and pressing down. This will also work for jumper plates that have an offset stud, as so does the brick separator. The second use lets you remove elements stuck under big plates. Connect the brick separator to the elements in its top gap, twist up, and done. An extra tip is using 2 separators to separate small plates that can be hard to separate any other way, like so. For big plates that are stuck together like this, you can use the wedge. Press it between plates and you'll have an easier time separating these elements. The wedge is more commonly used to remove tiles from LEGO assemblies. Just jam it in the underside groove of the tile and press down to remove it. There's also a lot of different LEGO elements nowadays with grooves underneath, and so the wedge can also be used to remove them. A trick I used in the past was connecting several brick separators to remove lots of tiles at the same time, but nowadays there's the big boy brick separator included in LEGO art sets with a larger wedge, perfect for this purpose. The final use of the brick separator is removing pins, and that can be done by using, well, the pin remover. Just press pins or assemblies outwards and voila! For some weird reason, I really like making videos about the brick separator. The last one just recently got 1 million views, so I'm kinda hoping this one does well too, so it kinda makes up for the sealed copy of the Palace Cinema I just opened for you guys. If you're still watching, you clearly enjoyed the video, so be sure to subscribe for more.